All right, so today we are talking about how to do neighborhoods in Command. Neighborhoods and smart plans, right? And
Yeah.
so it's me, Ron, and Melissa. I don't know why I just waved at my computer screen because you can't see me
Wow.
anyway, but I did, of course. And Melissa. So Melissa is going to walk us through how to do this because I know nothing. This is my first time in Command.
Okay,
So ignore
perfect.
the fact that I have a whole bunch of contacts in there.
Yes.
So if I want to set up my marketing side, so this is aside from the transaction side of opportunities, we're focusing on the marketing side of Command right now. So where should I go first? What should I do?
Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is just double check the back end in your settings and make sure that you're set up properly to do the smart plans.
Where would I do that?
You're going to click on your name on the top right, and then you're going to go into settings, the third one down.
Cool. I'm going to wait for the interweb. Do. There we are. Okay, cool. So I've got all these app connections and things like that.
Yeah, so you're going to want to scroll down and make sure that your Command email is connected.
And that's different from my Gmail?
Yes,
okay.
It is.
Okay, so email services, Command email. It says I am connected. Apparently I lie.
You are connected.
I lie horribly. Yeah. I have already been in here.
If you want to go into manage, I'll just show you what it's going to look like. So
well,
if
this
you
this looks complicated. It's my name and an email address.
Yeah.
Wow.
You just want to make sure that the email address is the one that you want people to reply to if you're sending out smart plans, and also your sender name. They're going to see it when an email comes through. So just make sure that's what you want everybody to see. And
awesome.
Yeah.
And it says I get 5,000 free emails a month. That's cool.
Yes, you do.
Okay, awesome. So those would kick in. So if anytime I set up a smart plan, so we're gonna get to that in a minute, set up a smart plan where I'm sending out an email to a distribution list, it's going to go through here, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I can get out of here now.
Yep. Perfect.
Done. All right. And that's it.
Also, there is in the smart plans, there is options to send out text messages. So that would be going through Twilio. The ones we're going to do today, we won't be sending out text messages, but you can definitely connect your Twilio account if you know you're going to want to do text messages in the smart plans. It is a paid service, so you will need to create an account and connect that also.
And by paid, it's like less than a penny to send a text, as I understand.
Yeah, right? I think it's like less than half a cent per text. So yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's building in. Well, we'll walk through that. It's building in how to diversify the communication with your clients instead of just sending them email blasts all the time or doing direct mail. You've got the option to text them, which is pretty cool. All right. Awesome.
Perfect.
So that's Twilio right there. I'm already connected. All right. Now what?
All right. So the next thing you're going to want to do is go into your contacts, which is on the left-hand side right there.
So every time I hover over one of these, it tells me what it is, right? Which is pretty cool. Nice. I'm a visual learner, but I need to learn how to read too. So that's good. All righty. Okay. I'm in contacts. Let's pick a victim.
Yes. Once you're in your contacts, you do have two options. You can import a CSV list if you wanted to do it that way.
That's up here. Import?
Up there. Yeah. And then beside that, you can add a contact one by one if you would prefer to do it that way.
Okay. Should we add a contact and start fresh here?
Yeah. Let's add a test contact.
Okay. How about we add you? Are you in here yet? I don't know if I have you in here.
I think I am. I did a test for me. But you can try.
Burns and right, spell your name right. Oh, I did spell your name wrong. Give that. Added an A in there. All right, cool. All right. So, bam,
and then
you're in there.
Yes, you're going to want an email address because smart plans will do emails.
Okay, and that email is?
My name, Melissa McLeod at kw.com.
Whoa, why do I want to keep putting an A in your name? At kw.com. Coolio. And phone number?
778-798-4982.
4982, and now everybody has your cell number.
Call me.
So this American flag, what the heck? So
It makes no difference. It's an area code, which is a 1, which is the same area code as Canada. It's up to you. You can change it to the Canadian flag, but it's going to be the same.
So the only purpose of that flag, or the only reason for that flag, is to create the long distance dialing code, right? So if I click on the arrow, whoops, I get a whole bunch of different countries. So if I want to, I can scroll down to Canada and change it. There you go. Oh, but now I have to enter your phone number again. Dang it. Is this it right here? 604-726?
No, but you can just choose
Let's just use that number. We'll send random text to you. Find out who that number actually is. Okay, cool. So now I can mark you as a lead or add you to the sales pipeline. That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do that. Bam. And that's automatically going to pump you into my opportunities, I think, right? Nice.
Yeah, and then you can do tags here as well if you wanted to do your tags for the contact, but we don't have to do that. And
tags are, oh, look, I have some. So tags are, okay, here's one of those little things. So scroll bars, this is the main one. Oops. And then for tags, another one pops up on the side. Sometimes that is a little confusing. All right, but I'm gonna tag you as Kato Elite, because there you are. I could mark you as spam. Nice. Just for fun. Okay, cool. Get rid of that. All right, now I've got you in there. That's all I have to do.
That's all you have to do. Name and email and phone number if you were wanting to send text messages, and then create.
Okay. How would I add you to a neighborhood if I don't know what neighborhood you're in?
You would have to click on that add more information.
There you go. Add more information. Awesome. So additional contact information. I'm going to try this. Okay, cool. So this allows me to dig deeper into the type of contact, and well, let's just find out. All right. So what's your preferred method of contact?
Email.
Old school. Cool. All right. Go. Awesome. And don't worry about additional email or additional phone, but here I could put home phone or cell work versus personal email, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Address. There it is. All right. Instead of entering your home address, let's enter your work address, which is 2099. Look, it pops down. Is it important for me to use the pop down or the drop down address as opposed to just ignoring it and typing it in?
Yeah, it's very important. You always want to select it.
Okay. And it's good to be lazy that way too, because it automatically puts in the postal code and things like that, which is cool. All right. We'll add in A123 just for fun. Same as mailing address. Bam. And then I could add in your Facebook profile as well and things like that. So that's cool. But for neighborhoods, this is really all we need, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's create you. It's like I'm Frankenstein. Whatever. Doctor, I don't know why I said that. Oh, apparently I'm going to go to opportunities just for fun. All right. Let's go back into contacts.
Okay. Once you go into contacts, it's going to bring you back to the very beginning of your contact list. So you can search the contact you just created.
That's cool. So I can search it by first name, last name, email, address, or everything.
Yep.
So let's see if I can continue to spell your name right. Look, Melissa Slack. You're one of 3 Melissas. Cool.
There I am.
And look, so I marked you as a lead, so you have an L right there, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Lead. And then the L stands for lead, not what it stood for when I was in, high school.
Yeah. So if you click on my name, it's going to bring you into pretty much my contact profile. And this is the area where we're going to end up doing the neighborhoods from. So
cool.
If you scroll down a little bit.
Or they've already subscribed you to a network, to a neighborhood.
Oh. Anyway, so and then, you scroll down until you see neighborhoods.
Okay.
And then this is the area where we can add the contact to the neighborhood.
Okay, so am I clicking add neighborhood?
Yeah, you click add neighborhood.
Bam. All right, so I can either search for a neighborhood or I can find it on a map.
Yes, you can do either of those options.
Let's just try like Fleetwood and see what happens. Fleetwood Town Center. Whoa. It's like it knows it's inside my head. Fleetwood Enclave. That sounds weird. Let's do Fleetwood Town Center. Look, you're moving to Surrey. Cool.
Perfect. And then you can put in multiple neighborhoods if you wanted, if your client was, you knew they were looking at different areas. Yeah, and then they'll get a snapshot of each neighborhood.
That'd be Enclave too, and find out where that is. Bam. Ooh, it's tiny. Weird. Okay, cool. All right. So that's added. That's neat.
Okay,
So I've added
perfect.
you to 2 different neighborhoods.
Yeah,
That seemed exciting. Now what?
if you want to click on the Find on Map button, I can just show you another option also.
Whoa.
This kind of shows a bigger picture of everything. So you can type in the location in the search area, and then it will actually bring up a grid of the whole areas that you're kind of looking at in more detail.
Let's go Coquitlam Lakeview Trail. No, I'm way the heck up there. Never mind. There's no houses up there.
Yeah.
Westwood Plateau. So I can just click on Westwood Plateau. Oh, and it clicked it. So does that mean it's adding it?
Yes.
So I could just go nuts and say, I want to live there. I want to live there. I want to live there.
Yeah.
And save it.
Perfect. Yes.
Because I'm schizophrenic and have no idea where I want to go. Nice. Okay, cool.
And then if you want to see what your client's going to see, you can click the preview little I button, and that's going to bring you to a page that will show you what all the snapshots are going to look like of the areas.
Right after the scrolling wheel of fun. Okay, so this just generated. Remind me to change my logos because I have a beach picture. So this just generated, in essence, a dedicated landing page for my clients, correct?
Yes, correct.
So it is showing me what kind of information. It's showing me, so I've got Hastings Sunrise because I was crazy and put a whole bunch of different neighborhoods in there. It's showing me all the available properties in those neighborhoods. Neat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, let's scroll down there. Okay, cool. That's funky.
Yeah, and then if you scroll all the way up, you can actually click on an area at the very top on the right-hand side where it says neighborhood stats, and it will take you into Yelp reviews and different restaurants in the area and things to do and stuff also.
Okay, so that's awesome. So this took me, what, a minute and a half to create? I really didn't do anything except for punch in your address and a couple of areas. So if I was developing this for my client, I'd probably want to punch in where they live now and where they want to live, right?
Right, for sure.
So where they are, so they can see comparables in their neighborhood, so know that you're pricing the property right, and also where they're going to go. Now I can put in anywhere on the planet, right? So if I want to buy a home in Palmdale or outside of Anaheim, California, I'm a Disney fan. So, when we're allowed to go across the border again, we want to do that. So that's kind of neat. Okay, so here's the Yelp stuff you're talking about. So it's talking about restaurants in the area. And this is specific to the one I have clicked, which is Hastings and Sunrise. So if I click on Fleetwood Town Center, it'll change to that. Westwood Plateau will change to that, right?
Yep.
Neat.
Yes.
To Westwood Plateau, just for fun. Just for fun. Well, look at that. Bam. Sweet. Okay. And showing me there's 48 homes for sale. One of the things that comes back is that we don't, there's no sold data. That's because we don't share sold data with the board. So don't blame Command. It's the board. Don't blame them either. They don't like that. So if I want to, so I've sent this out to somebody, and I can now fill in the comment information and say, hey, yeah, get in touch with me. So it's another way for me to reach out to the client, which is very cool.
Exactly. Right. And like this area, I would say, is for buyers who aren't going to necessarily buy like now, and then you can set them up. Maybe they'll buy in a year or so, but you can set them up on this so they're getting this snapshot every month or every 2 weeks. But then there is an area in Command where you can actually create a more filtered search for them. So you can put in like their price range and everything. So that would be an area where you would want to use for a buyer who's buying right now.
Okay. And if I am, look, it's It's safe to use. That's good to know. Thank you, Norton. So I've got filters here, so I can sort by bedrooms. I can sort by square footage. I can do all kinds of cool,
Yeah,
funky
they
stuff.
can do that. And if you want to go back to your command, I can show you an area where you could actually set it up for the client if you knew specifically what they were looking for.
Okay. So just one thing before we leave here. So if I decide that I actually want to live here, do I have to go? Do I have to go back and find what that area is?
No,
Or
you
what's-
can actually click on the draw button and you can circle whatever specific area you want to view, and then it will bring up everything in that.
I believe they call
area.
this leading the witness, by the way. Okay, so I circle that like that. And bam. Look at that.
Perfect.
It's now showing me all the properties over there. That's kind of cool. Okay, neat.
Yeah.
All right. Now, so I want to buy this house right here. I want to go look at that house. So it automatically takes me to the listing, right?
Mhm.
Snaky. Okay. All right. That's kind of neat. It's eventually going to show up pull up the pictures and stuff. And I can schedule a tour right from here, which is kind of neat, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
So that will send me a notification through the KW app, through the Kelly app, not the KW consumer app, right?
Yes.
So I'll get a notification via text or email, depending on what my profiles are set up. That's kind of cool.
Mhm.
All right. Can we show the Big Brother thing?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do that. Okay. So when I go back to command contacts, I remember where I am. I'm just going to refresh this. It's nice there's a soundtrack in the background.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
It's the We're Waiting for the Internet song. Cool. All right. And then you're going to walk me through how to attach these guys into a smart plan.
Yes, I'm just going to show you a little area in command when it pops up that you can do this a little more specified if you do know all the information and you want to just target an area for your client.
Okay. Cool. I'm actually just going to get out of there. Am I back yet? Oh, come on. You can do it. You can do it. Back to contacts. See, I refreshed. Never refresh. Silence. Okay. Cool. So if I go back and search for you,
Yeah.
I don't have to type in your whole name because I'm lazy like that. Sweet.
So there is an area here where your timeline is showing up on the right-hand side. If you go all the way over to saved searches at the top of the list, the last one. So this is the area where you can actually create a search for this client and make it more specific if they did want just one little area or something very specific. You can create something here. Mm-hmm.
Should I do that? Should I hit create save search?
Sure.
I've never done this before. This is actually
I
new.
haven't played around too much in it, but yeah. So this
Cool.
You can put like their budget and keywords and all those types of things to make it more specific to them.
Okay, so instead of sending them everything that's available in the area I've chosen for them for the neighborhood, I can actually, and I can put in waterfront, pool, whatever else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's
All right.
a cool feature.
So this is very much like using a Paragon search. All right,
Mm-hmm.
sweet. Okay, I like that. And then
All right.
timeline. What else do I have here? So timeline, we've got the subscribe to neighborhoods. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right.
So if you
like
scroll a little bit more back to the neighborhood area,
Yep.
just down a little bit more.
Oh, see, this is the scroll bar on the other side. See, I told you it confused me. I'm easily confused.
Okay, so you do have two options. Below your little map area, there is a copy link. So now that you have all the neighborhoods set up, you can copy the link and you can email this to your client if you just wanted to do a one-off thing and not put them on a smart plan. So you are welcome to use that.
So that's the exact same. That's the exact same information. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, I like that.
So the link's there. You can do what you wish with it, or else
So I
you
can do. Okay.
you can add them to a smart plan, which is what we're going to do.
Neat. and I hit preview before, which was me looking at it before I sent it to my client, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's neat. Okay. All right, let's get out of there. Bam. Back to command contacts. Sweet.
Okay, perfect. So the next thing we're going to do is add this contact to a smart plan. And for that, we're going to go into the smart plan icon on the left-hand side.
Okay. So there's two ways I can do this, right? So I can go into smart plans, which is here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or if I already know that you're the one I wanted to put it on, I can also click on smart plans here.
Yes.
And go in. Nice.
Yeah, you have a few different options. Yeah.
Sweet. So I can manage my client right from their profile. I don't have to zip in and zip out, right?
Right. You can remove them in this screen here from them, or you can put them on them.
Which would you like me to do? This one? Or that one?
Sure. Let's go to the smart plans like over on the left, and then we can like browse them.
It says, hello, Ron. It knows me. It looks like you have not added you to a smart plan yet. So I should hit add to smart plan. Bam. Look at that. So I've got my smart plans. Neat.
Yeah. So there's actually two custom-made smart plans already for the neighborhood searches. There's a monthly neighborhood nurture, or there's a bi-weekly one.
Okay.
And they're top rated in the system. So you're welcome to choose one of those depending on if you want to.
So these are pre-done smart plans that somebody smarter than us, using the word smart a lot, created, and then we can borrow them. So and if I hover over it, Bob's your uncle. That one I created, I'm pretty sure, as a test. It tells me what it does. So that's pretty cool. Stay top of mind. So neighborhood snapshot. All right, so I'm just going to select that.
Mm-hmm.
And then it says start now, or I can start it at a future date, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's start it now because there's no time like the present. Bam. If you have a Twilio account set up, all SMS messages will automatically be sent to you from your Twilio number. Okay, that's cool. So Twilio is that text messaging service. You can have a dedicated number. It's not going to tie back to your cell number, so it won't run up your data charges or whatever. So just it's letting you know. That's pretty cool. All right. So the smart plan says, so these are the steps it's showing me?
Yep. These are the 3 steps. So it's going to send out an email. It's going to delay for 30 days, and then it's going to repeat.
Okay. Nice. Okay. So that's pretty darn easy. Let's confirm that. Let's start spamming the heck out of you. Cool. All right. So that's awesome.
Perfect. So now your contacts added to your smart plan. They will get a monthly email sent to them, and you've just set up a smart plan for them.
Do you see this? Look at this. Okay, so smart plan terminated in error because you've been blacklisted.
Why?
So viewed listing. Oh, it's also telling me what listing I viewed. Remember when I clicked on that listing?
Oh, so that's cool.
I viewed the snapshot landing page. I changed the snapshot. I viewed this. I viewed this property, which is pretty cool. So you know everything I've done. Subscribed you to a smart plan, and then it says smart plan email error. My monthly neighborhood snark could not deliver to an email to you because command mail has blacklisted you.
Oh wow!
You're evil. We'll have to figure that out what that is. Anyway, I don't know why you're blacklisted. That's probably a bigger question. And then it automatically took you out. So maybe if somebody's on the do not call list, maybe that's going to also pick that up. Anyway. All right. Yeah. Cool. So this is one of the things I love about Command is actually it keeps me in tune with what my clients are doing. So and from a communication standpoint, I probably shouldn't phone you up and go, "Hey, Melissa, I noticed you were looking at the property on Gravelry Street," because that's creepy. But you could say, "Hey, have you had a chance to play with the landing page?" I say, "Yeah," right?
For sure.
That'd be better. All right, cool. So what else can I do in Smart Plans? I'm going to go to the main one over here.
Yeah, go to the main one. Check it out.
It says I don't have it. Oh, it's going to say
so you can. These are all the smart plans that you have, or you can click on the library and you can view a bunch of pre-made ones. You can also view one now that people can import their own that they've made, and you can use other people's as well. So that's a really cool option that just rolled out.
Oh, and it's letting me know which is top rated, which ones other people are using.
Yeah.
So these are actually created by other Keller Williams folks. One of the one of the 180,000 plus agents around the planet created a smart plan and said, "Hey, take it, go crazy." So a monthly call plan, biweekly nurture. Okay, cool. All right. So if I want to, so I've got all these smart plans. I don't have to recreate the world, right?
No, you can just add one to your smart plans, and then actually when you add it, you can always edit it yourself too. So you can customize it to yourself as well.
So I click on the steps. It says it's a 56-day program. It's got 15 steps and 8 touches. So first step, it's sending me a text, and then I am going to. So if I click on that, so I would have to add this to my library, and then I can edit it, right?
Right. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Awesome. So it's basically, so here's the communication. Send a text, delay by 7 days. It's touch task. So it's saying, hey, talk to somebody, delay for another 7 days, give them a phone call, delay another 7 days, send another text, delay another 7 days, add to a smart plan, delay another 7 days. So here I can put what smart plan is going to add them to, right? I can be generic or specific. This is very cool.
Yeah, and say if you don't have your Twilio account set up, instead of it automatically sending a text message, it will send you a notification saying, okay, you need to send this person a text message today.
Sweet. Okay. Now, what if, I'm going to go back to my smart plans. So say I want to, nothing went wrong, you silly thing. So if I want to be extremely creative, I could hit the create button.
Yeah, if you want to create your own from scratch, then you would just create a name for it.
I'm guessing this is where Bob's Your Uncle came from.
I think so.
Let's do test 2. I went through a Bob's Your Uncle phase. So I was trying to, reinvigorate all the old sayings just for fun. Yeah.
Perfect. So now you're in your smart plan and you can create it how you would like it to be.
Okay, so I got trigger. So what am I doing? So I want to, okay, so I've got a drop-down menu over here, basically. So I want to send a task, set a delay, add the smart plan. Wow.
Yeah.
Look, that just did that, by the way. Cool. That's neat.
Creepy.
All right, so now I'm saying I'm adding that. Boom. That's done. Let's set a delay. Wow. Okay. So this is cool. And I can set the amount of delays I've got at maximum 30 days. So let's make it 7 days. Let's just do one of these. This is neat. I got that, and then I want to make a call. Just put that there. Now, what if I want to change this? So I put it together and I went, this is kind of crazy. I would want to, so I've got to set a delay, and then I've got to make a call. So that's going to be done or I can set it when I need to make the call, right? After the delay. Then it's got the task name. So I'm going to say call Bob, whatever, right? And then description. So maybe I've got my script in there, right?
Yeah. And then the little, on the drop down arrows beside your text boxes, you can insert these little things here. So you can do first name and customize it so that it would be more.
So when I add you to the smart plan, it's going to auto populate your information there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like it was, designed for lazy people like me. That's cool. And the hyperlink could be to wherever, could be for whatever information you want, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Neat. Okay. And if I want to change that, if I want to change the timeline, what do I do?
Yeah, you can click the down arrow.
I'm guessing I click up or down.
Yeah, you can move it up or down.
Is it?
You can X out and delete it completely if you don't want that there anymore.
Okay. And if I want to repeat it, let's try that. Bam! Look at that. Restarted the flow. So it just starts it over again.
Perfect.
And how many times? This is cool. All right. I like it.
Yeah. Sometimes you will get an error saying that it's not working, but if you see up top, there is a click here button and it will just show you the rules and tips. Yeah, sometimes you will get an error and it's probably because there's a rule that you didn't follow.
Oh, so this click here.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. So there's maximum amounts. There's a maximum amount of steps, right? So I
exactly.
So I, for example, can't create a smart plan that goes on forever, which is a good thing because that would be annoying and probably useless. Okay, neat. I like that. All right.
Perfect.
Then I can
And
add a
then-
contact to it.
Yeah, you
that
can
what
add
that
a
is?
contact to it.
Want to save changes? Would you like to save the changes? No, I don't want to save the changes. Okay, so that's me saving the smart plan. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So that's pretty darn easy.
Yeah,
Just
super
saying.
easy.
Back to actions. I want to send an email. Oh, I got to remember that when I do that, it just automatically. Okay, so here's what's funny. When I started playing with this the first time, I just kept clicking because I kept expecting I was going to drag it over. And so I've just added 3 emails because I clicked that 3 times. Never mind that. Make that 4 or 5. So there you go. So in here, it says, so I'm entering a subject, bad reaction to the crab dip last night. I like that one. Or pastrami, whatever. Update command email. So we need to want to change the email address. I go to command settings. So you do this as a simple email or an HTML email, which is neat. Okay, so HTML is what?
This is section's a bit still a work in progress, but if you want to browse the templates, you can get different pictures and different things that you can add into your email.
Okay, cool. So HTML is fancy and plain text as well, plain text.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Eventually, you will be able to create your own and you'll have like my designs in here, but for now they're just set designs that you can choose from.
What are the 3 buttons? Preview.
Preview, yeah.
Look at that. Cool.
Yeah.
And then I'm adding in my pictures. All right. Okay, cool. I like that. All right. So if I add that in, right?
Yeah, and then you click next at the bottom.
Oh, and look, there it is.
And then it goes in.
Wow. Okay, this is a lot of fun. So this really takes all the guesswork out of doing my own campaigns my own smart plans for my marketing purposes, right? I'm just borrowing from what's in there, or I can create my own, right?
Yeah, exactly. You can do either or you can borrow and then customize it a little bit to what you like.
Okay, awesome. Bad reaction to the crab dip last night. I like it. Okay. So then so this is now, so once I save this, so I hit the save button, this is now in my library, right?
Right.
So
yeah.
What did I call this? Test 2? Because I'm so creative. Oh, please complete all required fields. I haven't entered a subject. So now it's see, it catches me. It's letting me know that I haven't filled in the information. So that stops me from sending random silly information to my clients. Right?
Right.
And it lets me remove. Okay. So I want to remove all the 19 emails that I did. All right. So that's sweet. This is really easy to do. Thank you for creating all this, Melissa.
No problem.
You and the 160,000 other KW agents that got involved in it. I like it. All right. Cool. So that's pretty simple. So once I fill in my information, and if I go into simple text, so say if I've got an email template that I want to use, I can copy and paste it into here too, or I can just write it in here. So let's switch to simple.
Yeah, if you're going to do simple, it will just be text, no pictures or anything, and then.
And I've got text size, I've got drop down, I've got my font color, I've got my basic Word information. I can bold it, I can italics, I can underline, right?
Yeah.
And then I can put in my hypertext too, right? So my contact first name probably, right? Boom, contact first name. I'm big on exclamation points, so I'm going to do that. Nice. Okay, that's cool. Oops. Deleting everything. Cool. All right, and up to 2,000 characters. Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, that's a hyperlink. All right. Well, this is pretty darn easy. So I can get as creative as I want, keep it kind of generic. So maybe one of the sequencings I would use would be the first text would be, actually, I would probably send an email first. So let's move my email up, right?
Yeah.
Sweet. I've got delays all the time now. See, I just messed my thing up. Oh. So if I've got my my email set up, I would send it. My first one would be send an email about Market Snapshot or say up on the neighborhood plan, whatever that is, and then delay, and then probably delay like 1 or 2 days, and then say the second one would be, hey Melissa, just say you just want to make sure you got my email, right? So it keeps it generic. That's kind of neat.
Yeah,
Right.
and then you could assign a task in here saying, like, for yourself to set them up on, you know, a neighborhood snapshot smart plan, and then it would do that, and then you could send in text message a few weeks later saying, just seeing if you got my email, things like that.
Gotcha. So keep it common sense. Again, it's just designed. It's helping you communicate with your client better, right?
Exactly, and tracking it all also.
Snaky. I like it. All right. Anything else you want to show me?
I think that's it for today. That was pretty much, yeah, a view of the whole thing.
Excellent. Unsafe changes. Would you like to continue? Yes. Discard all that stuff. So there you go. And published. What's that mean? I don't know. Somebody hit the button.
I believe that's if you are going to share any of your smart plans.
So I've created a smart plan and I want to promote it to other people, which is a great way to build
Right.
a referral network, by the way.
Right.
Okay.
So you could publish it. It would go into the library for everybody else to see. And then I believe you can delete it in there too if you decided you don't want to share it.
Okay, cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Exit pages. Exit pages. Oh, look at that. Good timing. I got the
Oh my
aw snap. I broke the internet. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much, Melissa. You got any questions? Log in, people. Go play with Command. It's flipping awesome. And yeah, a great way for you to stay in touch with your clients through Neighborhood Snapshot. Like I say, if I had no marketing skill whatsoever and just knew that I needed to communicate with my clients, I would load in their address, find out where they're buying, where they are now, what areas they want to move to, including where they want to vacation, set them up on the Neighborhood Snapshot, and it takes seconds. So, it's a great way for you to keep in touch with your clients without having to get crazy. All right, that's it. Bam. On that note, we are out, and we will see you on the flip side. Just made that up.
Perfect.
Hey, bye.
Perfect. Thanks. Bye.